Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game number 3 of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Lance McCullers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, remember last year he had an ERA in the low 3s. Very dependable, very consistent. One of the most reliable pitchers in the game.
Jackie Robinson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Stubbs going back on it, still going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first down. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Jose Bautista will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Now it'll be the Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He finished last season with exactly 100 RBIs, a milestone that means he'll be recognized as one of the best run producers in the game. He thrived on the pressure situations all year, and he'll try to carry that momentum into this season.
Luis Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pierce is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Steve Pierce will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. On the ground to the left side. VR on the grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Stepping in now, Michael Franco. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Batting 7.
Eduardo Nunez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. High and deep to left center field. Gonzalez going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Jordan Schaefer started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first. Adrian Gonzalez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Smiley's ready. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. Dropped by the catcher, though. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor. Why? Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Bautista to the track, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding in, Drew Stubbs, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Jed Lowry will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Luis Carrasco steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Stubbs has a beat on it. 1 away. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Hit the other way out toward right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Justin Upton is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Kemp at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Jonathan Villar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Franco, and he's retired here, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Smiley gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Kemp is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Next for Philadelphia, first baseman.
Settling in now, Steve Pierce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez over to his right. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Luis Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Upton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Pierce is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail this one. Michael Franco heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Franco.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
In there at the knees, strike one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Well, we've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his MO throughout the first half of this game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Jordan Schaefer in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Luis Carrasco is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Grounded to the right. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. Justin Upton will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Kemp on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Jose Bautista will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucroy is under it. And that's the 3rd out. It's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Jarrett Parker will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Drew Stubbs comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Smiley steps into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 9, second baseman
Jed Lowry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
This is skied out toward right. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Alex Rodriguez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
designated hitter Alex Rodriguez.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. Steve Pearce will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Eduardo Nunez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
This is line to left. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Phils tack on. Jonathan Villar will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Upton has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Matt Kemp will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some...
A leap at the wall by Upton, but he can't bring it back. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Luis Gonzalez will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Reds in the inning. And back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Carson Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Number 2, Jordan Schaefer.
Jordan Schaefer is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
Luis Carrasco will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to keep swinging at those, just take that pitch farther and farther off the plate.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He singled his last time up.
Jackie Robinson.
Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Kemp. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Down quickly go the Phillies. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Smiley peers in. Here's his offering. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Jarrett Parker ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They still trail. Justin Upton comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Jose Bautista will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Left side of the infield into the shift. VR in the hole onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Alex Rodriguez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Lucroy has it. Steve Pearce digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Ready on 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. One and two, here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Drew Stubbs digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second base.
Jed Lowry will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Jonathan Villar will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Matt Kemp is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Score hold. Chris Owings, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Michael Franco will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stubbs giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double. Eduardo Nunez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Now batting,
Jordan Schaefer ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
And that's where he's at his best. When he gets that sinker running away, he's tough to hit.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? Luis Gonzalez will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
the first baseman, number 20.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Schaefer sprinting after it. He's got it one away. Jonathan Lucroy stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. This one's down to third. Franco has it. The second for one. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
The batter,
Jarrett Parker makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.